That's good. That's fun. Thank you, sir. Oh my God. Does that count? That is crazy. I've never had that happen before. I mean, it's a bass. There we go. There's a pig. What the heck? That's interesting. Slobberknocker fish. I like that. Dude, I'm glad that's over. That was the first time I actually considered taking a nap out there. Oh my God. Alrighty, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, as you saw, Lake Berryessa. Good. California Delta, not so good. Last two trips out, or last two fishing adventures, Lake Berryessa was fantastic fishing, catching them on a bladed jig, crankbait, some quality fish in the mix. And then the trip after that, the California Delta, which by the way was a tournament, the Gambler Series tournament. Just an absolute grind, extremely stingy fishing. And frankly, if we didn't have a tournament that particular weekend, I probably wouldn't have gone to the Delta. So today is literally the day after our tournament ended. And I bet you guys can guess where I'm headed. It's not the Delta, it's Lake Berryessa. We're going back to Lake Berryessa. I'm gonna be joined by another gentleman that struggled all weekend on the Delta right by my side. Both of our feelings kind of got hurt. Our confidence was hurt, and it was just, it was a struggle. So that's why we're going to Berryessa today. Granted, fish can change. They could be doing something different, but we're really hoping just to get on some fish, feel the tug, swing back on a few, whatever you want to call it, just to get a little redemption, get our spirits, our fishing spirits back up. But we're a couple minutes away from the launch, going lightweight again today, simple rig, because I feel like I know what we're going to be doing most of today. So we got the Titan X 10.5 in the bed of the truck, 6 rods, small black pack, not too much gear. Yeah, just gonna take you guys along with me today. This was really kind of an unplanned trip for the most part. We decided yesterday after the tournament when we got off the water that we'd head to Berryessa today on this Monday morning. That's the video. Fingers crossed for a little bit of redemption. There he is.
Good morning.
Haven't seen you in a minute.
No, it's been a while. Yeah, how are you?
I'm all right. Hopefully better after today.
Hopefully.
Are you okay now? You feeling better? Still stings, doesn't it?
It stings, but hey, it is what it is.
You know, I calculated a sad statistic. Between you and I, we were on the water 2 days for the tournament, 8 hours apiece.
That's 32 hours.
And we both caught total 6 fish. That's averaging a fish about every 5 hours.
Well, my average was a fish every 16 hours.
Can you imagine if you told someone, all right, you're gonna go out on the water, granted, Delta, power fishing, so you're moving and grooving, you're not just dead sticking or dragging something, and you're gonna get a fish every 5 hours, cast after cast. I don't think anyone in the world would take that deal.
No, and I think that's why the numbers were so low in the tournament, because it was kind of, it was kind of known going in that it was gonna be rough, but yeah, boy, that was...
Well, hopefully some redemption today. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm gonna go pay. Here. Do you need anything?
No. Here, I owe you a lunch.
No, for what? No, don't worry about it, dude.
You paid for mine the other day.
Don't worry about it. You lost your wallet. It's okay. No word? No one tried to get a hold of you?
No.
Nothing yet?
Nothing yet.
Yeah, I'd say give it a week or so, you know?
Yeah.
You need anything in there? You want snacks or anything?
I'll go in with you.
Yeah.
Dude, it freaking poured at my house last night.
Did it?
Yeah, dude, I got home, plugged my batteries, and just left everything in my truck and everything. I was like, no, I'm just gonna go again in the morning. Yeah. I woke up at like 2 o'clock to take a leak, and I just hear pouring rain. And I'm like, oh my God, I got my battery charger hooked up out there. Dang. I'm out there at 2 o'clock in the morning in my driveway in my underwear. Hey, dudes, unplugging my battery.
It's a good sight for the neighbors.
Oh, yeah. Luckily, nobody was awake. It would have been pretty ugly.
I'm gonna get some snacks, maybe. Good, thanks. How are you?
Narrow.
Dude, that's actually kind of got a lot of good stuff in here.
The delivery truck was just here. He probably passed him.
Oh, no kidding.
So.
6%er. That's a good one. You got your snacks?
I was gonna grab a couple candy bars.
There, I got you. Feel bad. You lost your wallet.
handlers. It's a can.
Pizza combos. I haven't had combos in a while.
Yeah, I can't remember last time.
Yeah. Morning. Says please.
There she goes.
Gotta get it right. Thank you.
You got a coffee?
No. Thank you. Yeah, the weekend, man, I tell you what, that was, because like I said, it's one thing when it's a struggle and you're like dragging a jig or throwing a drop shot. I was chunking and winding all day because I figured that was the only way to get bit. You had to just land on one and just get it to react. I think that's how I got my bites, every single one. Just, you know, after a million casts, you're bound to land on one.
Well, yeah, I think that's what happened Saturday. I just happened to finally land on one's head. And then Sunday, I just never landed on one's head.
Oh, these are, by the way, these are emergency beers. I hope we don't need them today, but it's for emergencies. You gotta have a backup plan.
You know, one good thing about not catching fish all weekend,
Yeah,
you don't have to worry about retying all your leaders and stuff.
I know.
They're not all beat up.
I know, right? That is true.
You don't have to worry about any of that.
Nope. You gonna use your scope today?
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Test her out?
I'm here to practice the scope. Changing everything up. I even wore a flat bill hat today for the first time in my life.
Oh, nice. Is that necessary for the scope?
No.
You just want to change it up?
Young man. All I know is something good's gonna happen today.
Something's good.
Something good's gonna happen today. I know it.
Yeah, we're going fishing.
Yep. We're not just going fishing today, we're going catching. There's a difference between fishing and catching.
Man, I hope so. Hope we do some catching. Move all your things. Don't fall in first thing. That would be a bad start.
Gotta get used to all the new setup.
It's a little muddier than last time, not too bad. I think we did have a storm up here over the weekend, or had some rain. But yeah, last time we were here, kind of figured out how to catch them at the very end. Basically just taking a Slobberknocker, throwing it like 10 feet off the bank, or getting it in about 6 to 8 foot, probably maybe a little deeper at some points, but letting it hit the bottom and then just slowly reeling her in. The trip before that, we were catching cranking, but I couldn't get any crankfish last time. And I threw the crank all day, pretty much that day, and then, yeah, I just figured out the deal at the end with a Slobberknocker. For whatever reason, that's just the bait they wanted. Going slow, though. Letting it hit the bottom and just barely ticking it back. Key thing though today is keeping an open mind. If we don't get bit, doing something that we did last time, can't be discouraged. Just have to try other things and figure them out. That's the fun in the fishing, right? It's always a puzzle. Sometimes it's an easy puzzle, sometimes it's a really tough one, or an impossible one like the Delta this past weekend. Here's the deal though, I know they're here. I don't think these fish would leave at this point. Yeah, maybe between me and Coach will be doing a little scoping and figure out how to catch these fish. Fish. That one hit it, I think. I thought that was a bite. Pretty sure that was a bite. Like 60% sure that was a bite. Say 60. I'm gonna feel so bad if we freaking struggle today. I think Coach will probably kill me if we both skunk. Nothing yet? You're still seeing them though, aren't you? No?
Right now.
All right, I'm gonna go to the other side and fish around there a little bit. All right, I'll be back and go check over here. If it doesn't happen in here in the next 40 minutes, we can go main lake. It's cleaner out there. I'm telling you, it's gonna turn on back here later. Jeez. Yikes. Almost hit a bird. Alrighty folks, just after 12 o'clock and we haven't been fishing too long, hour and a half, but no bites so far for either of us. So leaving that little cove, the dead end already started, and made my way out towards the main lake. Gonna fish a little deeper, a little slower, just dragging a jig along the bottom. I am still hopeful though that this bite will turn on towards the end of the day. Water will warm up another couple of degrees. I mean, it's still 52 right now. A little cloud cover, sun pokes out every so often, which feels good. Figured let's just slow down a little bit. Yo, what's up?
Hi, buddy.
What up? Good news?
Actually, he's like, hey, man, I just want to let you know I might lose you because I'm on the boat.
Oh, hang on, buddy. Hang on. Sorry. Alrighty, jig fish.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
There you go. It's a lucky phone call. First fish of the day?
First fish of the day. We'll take that.
Oh, you're welcome, buddy. You're welcome.
Sorry, you know what? I honestly...
All right. I'll talk to you soon after I call everyone else.
All right, later, man.
Later.
All right, sorry guys, I can't let you hear that conversation. Nothing bad, but it is a private conversation, and just so happens that we caught a fish while we were on the phone. I don't know, maybe Aldi was good luck. We caught one on the finesse jig. Got the new little Max Scent Crud Craw as a trailer. The water's so high, but I remember the spot having a lot of rocks, like an outcropping of rocks, this little point right here. I can even see the rocks on the 360, so that's where I'm throwing this jig and just dragging and hopping it back. That one ate it good. It wasn't a mushy bite. That one thumped it, so I'm hoping we can replicate that. Well, I think it's a tough bite today, and not just because I've only caught one and I'm guessing Coach hasn't had a bite yet. I haven't heard from him in a while, but there's actually quite a few boats out here. I'll see them or hear them make a run to a spot, and then 5-10 minutes later I'll hear them get up on motor again and go somewhere else, and that's happening like throughout the day. I always figure when the bite's on, there's not a whole lot of motoring around, or at least not that quickly after you get to a spot. I'm seeing boats just jamming around, so I am guessing the bite is tough today. This is always like kind of something I'm curious about. When the bite's tough on a certain body of water, like it was really tough on the Delta this past weekend, do you think like adjacent or nearby bodies of water within, I don't know, we'll say like a 2-3 hour vicinity, do you think those fish are tough to catch too? Is it like a universal thing, or is it just more based on that body of water? Like Delta's kind of different because certain tides have to be right, but Delta all weekend was just crazy tough. Those fish were so lockjawed it wasn't even funny. I wonder if like Berryessa is also shut down, or if the fish are in a similar mood, and other lakes that are nearby too. Is it the weather, some kind of weird thing that just makes fishing tough, or does it just depend on the body of water? I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards it's a universal thing. When it's tough one place, nearby places are also kind of tough.
Oh.
You scoping the crap out of them?
I have not gotten a freaking bite. I can't see any fish on the scope. It's as dead as the Delta out here.
Don't say that.
Well,
I would pick up a jig and throw it on points. I only caught that one, but I saw a couple more fish on other points. I think they're on points out here at least.
okay. Yeah, I'm headed to a point right now.
That one I marked that I sent you had a bunch of fish on it.
Yeah, I don't know where. I think I got to be close to that by now. Still going out, but...
I'm kind of at where all three rivers meet. I'm gonna check this cove over here and then I'll start working my way back. But dude, I'm still optimistic they're gonna pick up at the end of the day. Both times they actually did that.
Well, I hope so, because right now they're not very active.
Now, do you need an emergency beer?
No, I'm not drinking, man.
Oh yeah, that's right, okay. I got emergency combos if you need them.
I might need those. I already hit my candies.
Yeah, I'll drop the combos off. All right, I'll meet up with you in a bit.
All right,
Later. Ah, boy. Yeah, she's tough. Well, if Coach isn't gonna have an emergency beer, I might have one. I mean, it's not an emergency. It's only 2 o'clock. Honestly, I'd consider this more of a pick-me-up beer. Pick-me-up beers are good to have too. Let's see what we got from the Pleasure Cove Marina. Berryessa Brewing Co. Separation Anxiety. Okay, give it a taste. Got separation anxiety from bass. Jeez. Tasty. We'll save the combos for Coach. There we go. Bladed jig. All right, there we go. Big one too. Okay. All right, nice spot. Yeah, buddy. All right. Okay. Thank you, sir. Hope that means something. See, just popped the pick-me-up beer. I have less separation anxiety now from the bass. Man. Okay. We'll keep going with it. Keep going with it. Water's up to 53 now. That fish was probably in 6 to 8 foot. It wasn't that deep. Well, you a live scope master?
No.
You figured it out, or is it still just kind of...
No, I haven't started messing with any settings or anything yet.
It's 340. Give us your report.
One fish.
What'd you catch it on?
Jig.
Did you scope it?
No. I was dragging my jig on the scope, and then I see the fish come and grab it, though.
Oh, that's cool.
Then I almost messed it up because it was like, what's going on? Oh, fish is gone.
This is the second time you've had that, right? Out on the water? You had it on the Delta.
I had it on the Delta, yeah, that's it.
What do you think of it?
This is amazing. Crystal clear. I had the old one for a minute. I probably had it all wired wrong and everything. It was so fuzzy I could never see anything. I just got frustrated and sold it. Now I got this one and actually had it installed the correct way, and a lot better.
So essentially you can see the fish we're not catching now.
I haven't really even seen any fish, really.
Really?
I saw a few this morning up here, but they're all...
Well, we're heading back. We got about an hour and a half left. We're hoping that time of day is a deal and they're going to be biting back here. I mean, they're back here. That's the thing. They're back here for sure.
Hopefully.
Just got to get them to bite. Last time they definitely were biting after 4 o'clock. I don't know. Maybe it's just tough everywhere right now. Are you a believer in that? When it's tough one place, it's tough like on nearby waters?
You know, I think that if it's going to be really tough, it's really tough pretty close to that area, I would say.
Yeah.
It's going to get pretty much the same weather and the same moon phases and the same everything. So
Yeah, moon
I think
phases.
the fish would kind of behave the same.
Well, at least you got one. You didn't skunk.
Got one.
You tied 16 hours on the Delta.
I had 15 hours on the Delta.
I'm not doing much better. I only got 2. Well, we'll just hope that this is last hour heroics.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for. I'm with the right guy for it to come through, so.
I don't know. I haven't been that guy lately. Oh, I forgot. I already had to take, well, it wasn't the emergency beer, but it was a pick-me-up beer.
Feel better beer?
Yeah, here, you can feel better combos.
Oh.
All right.
I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Hey, they're in a bag at least. Hey, this could be like the time, if we left them here, someone would catch them. It's like the time Aldi caught ground beef.
That was so hilarious.
Full packages of food.
Like, how the hell do you make ground beef?
I'm just trying to get them as wet as possible for you.
If I didn't have this stupid thing sticking off of here.
All right, let's go whack them, please.
Huh?
Let's go whack them.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to cry.
There, oh, I had one. Had one bite. Oh, it's weird. They usually get it when they eat it. I'll be curious to see what your scope says, if it's like more active fish or what.
Now, of course, there isn't any on the screen. Like, see that right there?
Oh yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
But it'll start.
All right, you keep doing that. I'll go up shallow. First time changed over. There we go. See, we don't need the scope. That was a big one. There we go. Thank you, sir. Oh, the band-aid fell off. I like that one. A bladed jigfish. Nice long one. Thank you, buddy. Okay, okay. That's just about where I caught one last time when I was here. The one I caught last time was a little further down, but that one couldn't have been too deep. Okay, come on. 4:30 already? Man, oh man, time goes too fast when you're fishing. So is that fish, that was caught in the same location as the one I caught last time on a bladed jig. And then the time before that here, I caught one a little further back, not too far away on a crank. But what's crazy about it is, like, it's just those fish that have been back here. Everything across from me and back looks so good. Got so many bushes and trees in the water. I mean, there's bait back here, and I haven't had another bite. Everything's been more towards like the mouth and to the right of it, kind of outside this little pocket, but you just know that they're gonna get back here at some point, probably the next couple of weeks. It might just be a little too early. Some of these fish I'm catching maybe just the first ones moving on up or moving back here to get ready to spawn or do whatever. The water's almost 54 degrees. You know, give it another 3-4 degrees and I feel like this place should be just loaded with fish. And that fish right there we just caught on the bladed jig, like, you should be able to do that everywhere. Just haven't been able to reproduce it. There we go. Oh man. They're all on this side today. Ooh, look at a big old smallie. Nice one. Yeah, see, it's picking up at the end of the day. I should text Coach or call him. Just be like, forget the scope. Just go up shallow with a Slobberknocker. Alrighty, folks, we'll keep this short and sweet because I gotta go home. The coach has to go home.
Yep.
Well, are you mad at me for dragging you out to Berryessa?
It could have been worse.
I mean, you got practice doing your
that
thing.
was my main goal for today, was scope around. I've never really scoped.
Yeah, what'd you think of it?
I could definitely see where it's gonna help once you figure out how to do it. I didn't mess with any setting. I've left everything on auto and.
Look at this. Trolling motor worked today though, that's good.
Motor worked.
Yeah.
Everything worked.
You didn't lose anything? Wallets are all into, well, I don't know if you even have one.
No, I don't have a wallet, so I don't have to worry about losing that.
Right.
It's the first time in my 46 years that I've ever lost my wallet.
Really? It's bound to happen, right?
Yeah. Things happen. You get up at 2:30 in the morning and you're not thinking straight and you do weird things.
Yeah, well, you guys saw my day. It was tough. Got a few bonus fish at the end on the bladed jig. Yeah, it just wasn't happening. I don't know what the deal was. Maybe it's just everywhere around here in Northern California that's tough. I think 4 fish on the day for me total, Coach.
One.
Oh man,
Yeah, one.
We almost tied as many as we caught at the Delta this past weekend.
Yeah.
5 between both of us. Would we say 6 between both of us at the Delta?
Yeah.
Oh man, we just needed one more to make it very Delta-like.
I did spend the majority of my day playing with my scope, so.
Yeah, you were practicing. We'll say he was doing that. So you got into the pizza combos?
Yeah, I opened the bag and spilled half of them.
Yeah, were they wet at all from when I threw them to you?
No.
No, they were sealed up.
No,
Okay.
a lot of them wet now.
All right, well, yeah, we're going to keep this short because there's not much else to say. I think, man, me and you were on a bad streak whenever we hang
Dude,
out, and this
this
goes
is-
into last year, too. Good thing we're not team partners for the team series.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand how the two of us combined can't catch fish.
It's like if we did our own show, it'd be like the show of the average to poor anglers. Tough day out on Berryessa. It is what it is. Gonna have days like this.
I think this is like my 3rd skunk in a row on Berryessa. Oh no, I caught one today. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, you caught fish.
I caught one today. Shoot.
There you go.
God.
You're keeping the average up.
Keeping my average.
One every 5 hours.
Oh, how many hours did we go today? Another 8?
7.
7? So 16 plus 7's, I don't know, however many, and I've got 2 fish. It's not a very good fish per hour average.
And if we count our last time fishing on Folsom for 5 hours, that's 28 hours. And then if we count the derby between all of us, the 3v3, that's another 5 hours. That's 33 hours. I don't know why I'm doing this to you. I'm sorry, I'm calculating this.
Yeah, it's getting worse by the minute.
So you've been fishing for 33 hours in the last 5 trips, and you've caught 2 fish.
Thanks for the math on that. That makes me feel a lot better.
We'll start a GoFundMe, Coach. People to donate to you for your time and efforts.
Hey, you know, it could be worse.
It could be worse. A lot of worse things in life.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
See ya.